Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know that I currently have discounted reading specials going on right now. So all you do is you visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Give it a few seconds to pop up on your screen. There we go. And then we look over here and we have the specials and discounts page. So we click this link at the top of the page. It'll take us to the specials and discounts section. And this is the current special that I have going on. Now, of course, you can always routinely check my website and my specials and discounts page to see if I have any new specials going on at any given time. Of course, I do have regularly priced offers as well, but if you're ever short on cash, as we all are sometimes, and you need a reading, please check out my specials and discounts page, alright, and see what offers I have going on there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I can't wait to read for you, and I look forward to your support, and I thank you for your support, and I look forward to conversating with you and doing your reading, okay? Namaste, love and light. If you have any questions, please check out the FAQ section on my website, the personal ethics section, the blog section, and of course, the reviews and personal reading testimonial section as well. The number one most sexual zodiac sign. So this is for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, your Mercury, your Jupiter, your Saturn, your Uranus, your Pluto, your first through 12th house, your Lilith, your North Node, your South Node, your Vesta, your Chiron, your Juno. Have I forgotten one? Basically, if you have this zodiac sign anywhere in your chart, this is for you. I think the most important placements for this zodiac sign, in terms of you being most sexual, would probably be definitely your Mars, your Venus, alright, probably your sun and your moon, maybe your rising, your Mercury for sure, because that's how you think, alright, and maybe a few others that I can't think of, maybe your 5th house for sure, your 7th house, and maybe a few others, but I think those are the most important placements. Ooh, your Juno's really good too, that's important as well. So let's talk about it. The number one zodiac sign that's most sexual. Well, I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to guess, okay, and then we'll reconvene, okay, so go ahead and do your thing. Alright, I'm going to just sit here and sip my coffee, do my thing. Check some text messages really quickly. Thank you who just bought a reading for me, I appreciate that. By the way, if you want your own reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I do psychic tarot readings and astrology, natal chart, birth chart readings, where I read your entire chart, all your aspects, including your houses, your first through your 12th house, all your asteroids, Chiron, Juno, Vesta, all those. I also read your your aspects as well, so your your conjunctions, your squares, your oppositions, all that. Okay, so check those out on my website. Your sextiles and your trines too. So, okay, we'll do a few more seconds, and then I'll tell you which it is. I think I've heard it once already, but, Okay, I heard Aries, I heard Capricorn, I heard Pisces, I think. I heard Leo, of course, I heard Sag, but it's actually Scorpio, which I heard too. Scorpio is the most sexual zodiac sign, and here's why. Now, Scorpio is ruled by both Pluto and Mars. Now, I would say the second most runner-up would probably be Aries because it's also ruled by Mars. But Scorpio, honey, Scorpio has that extra sexual energy, where it sometimes may not even being sexual, it may just give off that energy regardless. Now, Pluto rules the subconscious. It rules what lies hidden beneath the surface, alright? It rules the truth, okay? It also rules transformation, evolution, and it also rules our sexuality, but more so in a spiritual way. The spiritual connectingness of, sex and sexuality, and being sexual. Mars rules sexuality, but more so in the carnal way, getting your rocks off, that kind of energy, and going on about whatever, you want to do after, But Pluto is more so about, you know, forging a deep connection through sex, which is why I say if you have Venus in Scorpio, as I do, this is like super prevalent for you. If you have Mars in Scorpio, which I don't, I have Mars in Sag, and this is also super prevalent for you. If you have Mercury in Scorpio, it could be super prevalent for you. You just may think about sex a lot, but it depends on your Mars, okay? You should get a birth chart reading from me for that, you know, to check that out. But Scorpio, you know, has, you know, that Pluto sexual energy and that Mars sexual energy, where it's like sometimes they can think about sex 24/7. It's like, it's kind of ingrained a little bit in Scorpio, in their energy. Now, the interesting thing about this is that Scorpios can be super not like sexual at all. Like, not all Scorpios are sexual, but they can attract people to them who are sexual or who just want to experience that energy, like really creepy people. So sometimes Scorpios can, you know, kind of experience that energy, and it's just the sexual energy you guys give off naturally. You know, it's not something that, oh, what am I doing? Should I stop wearing this shirt? Oh my gosh, is it too tight? Does it make my booty look big? You know, like, it's sometimes it's that, but it's more often than not the energy you give off. Okay, I get this in my life. My Pluto's in Scorpio, so I get this in my life all the time, you know, where I go out and I get stares, you know, from men and women. Now, of course, I'm attracted to solely men, but even sometimes with men, it's a little creepy. I'm like, okay, you need to, you know, respect my space. Just the other day, I was actually at 7-Eleven, and this, I think it was a Middle Eastern or Indian guy, was just staring at me hard. And at first, I was like, is he challenging me? I don't know what the stare is about. But then the longer I stared back at him, I was like, oh, I think he wants to hook up. Alright, like, I think that's what it is. So I kind of backed off a little bit. I was like, oh, you're kind of cute, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Maybe I need to pull my energy back. And it's just that Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio. Scorpios, you know, they want a deep bond, but sex is also important to them too, so they need that as well. It's very, very important to them. They have dirty minds, okay? They can have very, very dirty minds, especially if you have Mercury in Scorpio, because that's your thoughts. That's how you formulate your thoughts. And you would probably have a dirty mind at a young age if you had Mercury in Scorpio. Not saying, not judging, because Mercury in Scorpio rules. I mean, Mercury rules, you know, your formative years, or elementary school, and I think like your high school years, or your primary and secondary educational years. Okay, so whatever, you know, your educational system is in your world, your country, you know, though, that was your Mercury energy, that was your Mercury years. Okay, so formulating your thoughts, getting your thought process together, that's why it's so important to know what your Mercury is, to know what your child's Mercury is in, to like kind of understand how they'll grow up to think, you know, what experiences they may attract to them that may, you know, kind of form their process of thought or how they see the world. But, you know, by the way, if you hear anyone yelling, that's my 50-something-year-old my mother's boyfriend, who's 50 years old, playing on the video game, which I think is really childish, because it's like, dude, you're 50, doesn't have a job, but that's a whole different thing. So if you hear anyone yelling, that's him. Okay. No shade, but shade. Okay, clearly I don't like him. But going back to Scorpio, he's a Virgo, so I mean, I don't like Virgos, you know, but I'm a Virgo rising. It's not that I don't like Virgos, I'm a Virgo rising, but, you know, I don't like the dark side of that Virgo energy, you know. But anyways, Scorpios, you guys are just sexual by nature. It's who you are. You tend to be kind of indoctrinated into it at a young age, and I talk about this a lot in my Venus and Scorpio videos. Because we especially tend to be indoctrinated into it at a young age. Not to say we have like weird sexual experiences, some people do. I never did, thank God. Like, I was never molested or anything like that, you know. But Scorpios have interesting experiences at a young age with sex. Like, they kind of like have to grow up at a fast pace, and it's that Pluto energy as well. Like, we have to take into account Pluto with Scorpio as well. Pluto rules sex as well. All right, so I could go deeper and deeper into this topic, but I don't want this to turn into a 30-minute video. So in my opinion, this is the most sexual zodiac sign. What are your opinions? What are your thoughts in the comments below? Let me know. I would love to hear your opinions. Please like this video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Rude comments will be deleted, alright? You will be sent away from this channel. You will be blocked, and I don't want to hear it, alright? Actually, I'm not going to hear it because I won't hear from you again. I'll make sure of it. And I'm not just talking about it, in the physical blocking, sense. I'm going to make sure of it as well in the spiritual sense. Okay, so if you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to hear from you. Like this video, share with your friends and family, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Also, I would love it if you would follow me on my Instagram at Lamarr Townsend and like me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend Official, or just type in Lamarr Townsend Tarot in the search bar, Okay, so I'm going to go to the gym, and it'll be interesting to see if I have a Venus and Scorpio experience where I get weird people staring at me, because sometimes that does happen, alright? But hopefully it's someone cute, single, alright? Because that's what I'm looking for right now. Alright guys, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry this video turned into a little bit of a rant, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, love and light, and I'll catch you in the next video, okay? Have you been wanting to get a reading from me? Well, it's easy. Let's go through it together. So all you do is you visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. And you can visit the site on your computer or on your phone. And you click the store button right here at the top of the page. And here are all my services that I offer. I do candle offerings and all different types of birth chart readings and psychic tarot readings, messages from your spirit guides, and so much more. So you click the one that you want. You click the Pay with PayPal button. And it'll take you to the PayPal page where you can pay for your reading. Now, you'll hear from me within 24 hours, for your reading confirmation, and then I'll get your reading back to you within a 48-hour period. Usually, it's, a day or less, okay? So, I look forward to reading for you. Thank you for your support.
Have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight. Wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight. Wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I've been waiting all night for some vintage satin so tight.